Hello, I'm Mr. Durite, this is Russell, and this is Crazy Money. We're gonna introduce ourselves. I'll go first because it's gonna be easy. I'm Mr. Durite. I don't know nothing about finance, or financial stuff, or the stock market. I don't know anything. So if you don't know anything, I'm you. Okay? This is the guy that's gonna do the majority of the talking and lifting the weights and everything else. And this is my friend Russell, and I'm gonna let him introduce himself. Russell, take it away, sir.
I'm not here to sell you anything or try to persuade you in any way. I just want to share what I've learned over the years about the stock market and how you can profit off of it. There's a lot of money to be made if you bet on the right direction of the market. And it's easier than ever to do it nowadays. There's free brokerage accounts that don't charge you any money. There's ETFs that allow you to put your money on just about anything. Commodities, you don't need a futures account to play commodities. If you think gold is going to go up, there's an ETF for that. If you think China is going to go down, there's an ETF for that.
What is an ETF?
ETF is an exchange traded fund that they can be dangerous, but they can be very lucrative also. It's managed by a company, right? And it's based off. You have to read the prospectus of what it's based off of, but they'll follow like the underlying whatever you're betting on, right? So like for instance, U.S. oil, will track WTI, and it basically gives you the same amount of return as whatever oil does. Where if it goes up, then USO goes up. If oil goes down, then USO goes down. You just buy USO like a normal stock, and you either make money or lose money.
So how do you make money? I never understood this. So you buy low and you sell high, and basically that's all you got to do.
That's it.
So if USO is low right now, and I take my money, I buy some of that stock, and then the prices start going up, and it gets up double to what I paid for it, then I sell it, then I get my money back plus the money that I made up. That's basically what it is, right?
All right, yeah, it's simple. Buy low, sell high. It's so simple.
So I know that's way
to it,
too simple. Though. Where's the rub? Because there's got to be a rub.
The rub is that there is a whole lot of money in the market. It's been like the biggest industry growth in industry over the past several decades, right? Like the finance industry. So if you think you know something and you want to put your money where your mouth is, then chances are you're going to lose it, because whatever you know, somebody else has already known. Like we all get our information from the same places, you know. A lot of the news outlets, whether you want to believe it or not, they're controlled, and a lot of the information that is given to us is you're not going to be the first one to hear it.
Okay.
So it's tricky. It's more than just doing your own research. The stock market it's an art form as much as it is any sort of fundamental or technical skill that it takes to make money.
So who got time to sit up here and do all of that? I mean, average person trying to make it as it is. So you got to work somewhere, try to make some money, and then it's like, oh man, if I can do some stuff on the stock market, and maybe I can make some more money. But if you got to go through all of that to try to make money, how can the average person do that?
Well, a lot of people will buy subscriptions to like people that follow the stock market, and they'll send them out emails and newsletters and stuff, and let them know what they think is a good play or a good investment for the week or something like that. And that's if you're serious about trying to make money, and that stuff can cost a lot of money depending on who you go through, right? And it's not, and there's nobody that's even 80% accurate, with their predictions. And so I mean, you take risk even with that. And I mean, I do this because I enjoy it, right? I enjoy following the stock market. I love it. I love reading all the news. I like thinking about what happens, and I want to share that for free, and maybe some people can make money. But to answer your question, really, the average person doesn't, right? You put your money in your 401k or whatever, and you just leave it there and hope that it goes up, right? And a lot of people, there's been studies that like once there's a 10% drop in like your 401k or something, that's where emotions kick in, and most people will sell at that point, right? And they take their money out of the market, and they trade based off of emotion. I try, and everybody will tell you that trading off of emotion is the worst thing you can do, but
Shoot, it's fear.
it's fear, yeah. Psychology. There's a lot of psychology in the stock market.
Who wants to lose all their money? And it starts with a fundamental distrust of the people that's managing your money as it is. It's your money. You earned it. You put it in here because you want to retire one day and you want it to be safe. And then you see the stuff that happens. They talk about crap on the news, and it's like, oh, hell no, these fools finna run off with my money. Because we've seen it time and time again. So, go down 10%. It could go down 1%. People are like, wait a minute. I smell something fishy. And they ready to take their money. I'm not going to lie. And when I did my 401, they said, well, it was one of the questions, are you quick to take your money out? Mm. And I told them, I'm like, no, I'm in it to win it. I'm like, I'm going to put it in there and I'm going to ride it out. So if I'm eating cat food and stuff, I'm going to find you. You'll be eating cat food with me, though. I ain't going to lie. I ain't going to be eating cat food by myself. Ramen noodles every day.
The great thing about it is if you know a direction of a market or whatever you're betting on, whatever portion of the market you want to play, then you can make money. If you know that it's going to keep going up or if it's going to start going down, then you can make a lot of money. You can leverage little bits of money to make even more money or to lose even more money. And that's where like the financial crisis with that 2008 was too much leverage on the housing market is what brought it down.
If you buy it low and you sell it high, you make money. And if you buy it and you think you're buying it low and then it drops even further, then you lose money. Mm-hmm. But is that the only way you lose money?
I mean, yeah. If you whatever you put your money in drops, you lose money. Now the tricky part though is that if you end up making money, there's quite a bit of tax that you have to pay at the end of the year. It's like over 30%, I believe, if you hold for less than 2 years of whatever you bought. I think ETFs, it's the capital gains tax, no matter how long. But really, ETFs you don't want to hold for long. They're meant for short-term trading because there's a lot of fees involved, stuff like that. So
sounds like the real way you lose taxes and fees.
Taxes and fees, yeah. And that's why, like, the most common, I'm pretty sure most people know, like, that's why a lot of people just don't look at their 401k, right? Is because long term the market has proven that it goes up, right? Well, I mean, we're spitting distance on all-time highs. Even though the economy hasn't been as strong as it has been in previous years, still the market is close to all-time highs. So really, I mean, the proven way to make money in the market is to buy and hold for a very long period of time, as long as you can, and then sell. That way you are taxed less for stocks and you tend to make money. But that's the easy way.
But see, but the money's just sitting in limbo then.
Well, I mean, it's invested.
Yeah, but you're not making money off of it.
You are in. I mean, if it goes up, the value of it goes up. You're making money. I mean, it's not.
If you don't sell it, then you're not making money, though, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, you have the gains. You have the.
So I can say, oh man, I got stocks worth X amount of dollars.
Yeah.
But it ain't worth nothing if you don't sell it.
If you don't have the cash in hand, then,
right?
It's not real.
You just got money in limbo, just hovering around somewhere, and not doing anything. So let's say, if I've invested in Sony, and their stocks go up, and I'm like, oh man, their stocks went up. That's great. But I don't want to sell just yet because I want to avoid that capital tax gain and capital tax, whatever it's called. And I'm sitting on the stocks, and then I'm watching it just over the years, up and down, and I'm not making money. I'm not losing money. I just got money just sitting in limbo. Now, what could you do to invest money but see some kind of return without selling the stocks?
Really, the only way to do that is with dividends, like big time. I mean, it's like the company's most. You'd have to look up what their dividends are. I'm trying to think. I really am not a dividend player myself. I'm a short term kind of guy. I like to put my money in, make a quick return, and take it out and look for the next opportunity, which is really what I'm kind of wanting to project. I'm not a long term holder. That's not how I don't have the fucking patience for that, and I don't. It's not any fun that way, right? I like looking at the news, the world events, what's happening, and I like planning out a week, looking ahead, and thinking of what opportunities I'm going to have and try to profit. That's what I'm saying. Like the most common known form of making money is long-term investment, and that's a lot of people are going to tell you that's really the only true way to make money. But that's not true. You can make quite a bit more returns with short-term trading if you know what you're doing. It takes a little luck. It takes a lot of work, and that's why people pay so much money for these tips and these newsletters and stuff like that. I'm willing to give it to you for free. I make money all the time, and I have lost money also. But as long as you make more than you lose, then eventually it will work out for you. It takes a lot of capital to do it for a living, though. It's not something you do for a living unless you have quite a bit of money. But it is an easy way to make some side cash.
What type of side cash you talking about? I mean, you talking about a couple of $100?
It depends on how much you want to risk.
So how much would you need to get into this game?
Like I said, with the Robinhood app, it's a free brokerage trading account.
You didn't tell us about the Robinhood app.
Oh, I didn't? Well, it's a free brokerage account. I use it for my extra money. I have a couple of different accounts, but I like Robinhood. It's commission free, doesn't charge you. You can deposit as much money as you want, $20, and as long as you can find something to invest in that's, less than the price, or the price is less than what you have in the account, then you can buy a share of it, and then you can sell it whenever you want. If you make money, it's in there. You have to report it at the end of the year, obviously.
Oh, that's not automatic either, is it?
Yeah, well, if you use TurboTax, like, it automatically uploads all your trades. It takes like 2 seconds. It does all the...
So your trades are connected to your Social Security number or something?
Oh, yeah. You gotta give all your information in the trading account. IRS likes to keep dibs on that.
Okay.
On all the money.
So you start with $20. You put in all your information, and it's pretty much going to automatically be put on your taxes. So it seems like that's something easy for somebody that's not really stock market savvy to do, right?
Yeah, it is. You just have to do it.
Well, all right. That sounds like that's a closer to me. So thank you for tuning in. If you tuned in or watched the video or whatever, to Crazy Money with Crazy Mr. Durite and Crazy Russell over there. We're going to try to do this some more if you like it. If you don't like it, we'll probably continue doing it anyway. So, like, subscribe, share, turn it off, throw it away. 86 it in Davy Jones' locker. I don't care what you do with it. Just do something with it. And we will check you out next time. Russell, you want to say something?
Peace.
All right. Later.